Yeah, so with Streamlabs, my suggestion, once you get that downloaded, I actually did just cover this a little bit ago. I can go back over it again real quick, just so you're aware of it. You will want to first link your Mixer. Don't do Twitch first, do Mixer first. There's a reason for that. So I actually use Streamlabs myself. My computer is powerful enough to actually be able to do that. There is a lot of background issues with Streamlabs that I'm aware of people have. If you got a good computer for it, Streamlabs is probably the best one to use. If you don't have a powerful computer, just regular OBS is usually a better option. But with Streamlabs, what I'm referring to, let me go over and get that content back up here. So with Streamlabs, you want to make sure that you set your Mixer account first, because you want to be able to migrate all your details from Mixer over to Twitch. So make sure that you, like, that's why I say, make sure that you get Mixer first, link it, then go in and migrate over to Twitch, because all of your details that were on Mixer will then be captured to Streamlabs. Then you can go back over to Twitch and use Twitch as your primary. Purpose for this, and a lot of people don't quite know about this, is that when you're actually using Streamlabs, Streamlabs Analytics actually captures a lot of details for you. So this here, there's an analytics section. It actually tracks your statistics for you. So while you're still working on getting affiliate and all that from Twitch, if it's taking you a long time, you've got 30 days before anything's really going to happen, but your analytics will be able to show your numbers and everything. So if you're trying to communicate with like somebody you want to do a partnership or a sponsorship with, Streamlabs is going to be where your information is going to be best coming from, because you being a prior Mixer user, all that details is going to be saved to Streamlabs. You're not going to have it on Twitch. So when you're communicating with those big up people, they're going to see, oh, you were used to be on Mixer. Great, here's your details from Mixer, and now you're on Twitch. Oh, I can see why there's a lag period in there, because you had Mixer closed, now you had to reestablish on Twitch. So it's good business practice to keep that information, especially if you're really wanting to try and be a professional at this, or if you're just even wanting to just go for affiliate, it's good to do. That way you've got your record keeping in the background. So just a fellow Streamlabs user to another. Like I said, that's what I'm here for. If you've got questions about stuff, don't hesitate to ask, because I mean, all of us are learning as we go, and some of us are a little bit ahead of each other on this. Like, I literally just found that out today. When I popped up my Streamlabs, it had the whole thing about it. I had already done the migration over, so I've kind of been just walking people through, because I had already done it beforehand, because I knew that that needed to be done. Streamlabs has got a blog out about it. As soon as you open up the thing, it'll talk to you. It'll tell you if you're a Mixer user, you need to migrate over. But make sure that you put your Mixer first. So if you're actually just starting with it, put Mixer first, then do the migration process. It's how you can keep your info. Yeah, I've also been telling too, if you're on Mixer and you have been doing streams, the other big aspect to go along with that too is go back in and save your info. So for that myself. So with me, I have a pretty powerful computer, so I'm able to do this. This was another aspect I've already talked about, but just I have no problem rehashing some of this stuff, because I want to make sure everybody's able to move along properly with this. So making sure that you go in and capture the information that you want. You got your monetization info, make sure you capture all of that, even if it's just a screenshot to save it. Go back back to your main screen. Same thing, screenshot or copy all of your stuff in your about section, including your links, like click on them, see where they go to. As an example, I have a picture of my cats here, but this is actually a clickable link. So if I wasn't paying attention to this, that's why I say take your time doing all this, but if I wasn't paying attention, I would forget that there's a link attached to this. Because I always get the question of like, where'd you get the name Luke and Picard? Well, Luke and Picard actually references something. So yes, I'm a Trekkie, so that's where it comes from. But unless you were paying attention to your stuff, you wouldn't realize like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that as a clickable link even. So going through that kind of stuff too. The other aspect is going into your past streams. If you have you save your past streams, don't hesitate to go in. Look at how many of them you have that have a lot of viewership. So like this one right here for me has 23 views on it. This is good content to take with me. I have a couple other things. So like I did a EA Play Live review. It only had 4 views, but it's an EA Play Live review. It's something to show like, hey, we don't have this stuff all of the time, but I do participate in doing this kind of stuff. Throw that on your stream with you as well. Because you're going to have some form of content. So taking the stuff with you too. If your computer you don't have space to do that, like myself, like I was saying, I actually do consulting work. So I have several terabyte memory on my desktop computer. I have several terabyte external hard drives. So like downloading this stuff is no big deal for me, but I know for others it is. If you had clips on Mixer, take your clips if nothing else with you. I mean, it's your content, it's your products, it's your brand. Take the stuff with you, move it over. So a lot of people kind of forget about these little finite details, and they're actually really important, because these first 30 days are going to be a bottleneck for a lot of people. They're going to feel they're starting all over again. Well, you don't have to start all over again. You already have the content. You just got to put in the legwork. It's frustrating, but put in the legwork. It'll be rewarding later on down the road. So yeah, those are like my biggest tips right now that I've been kind of passing along to everybody, because these are probably like the last things on your mind to even be thinking about. They're probably more on the, I got to get an account set up, I got to get streaming again.